loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Christina, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I decorate my dining room table for Christmas. So if you're looking for some ideas on how to decorate your table for the Christmas season, continue to watch to the end. So I just want to start by saying I hope you guys are having such a happy holiday season. It is going by so fast, but in a good way. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking out my tablecloth and I'm placing it over my table. So every year I try to switch things up by getting a different color scheme to either match my theme or just to like switch things up, because the dining room table is a main focal point, especially if you're hosting. And this year I am hosting, so this one is silver and white. Last year I had like a gold and a beige, so I'm doing silver, white, and red, and I really like this one that I found. So that's definitely a tip if you want to switch things up in a more affordable way. Change up your tablecloth or your runner. Okay, so I really love this tablecloth. It is just so pretty. It's a woven pattern in a winter weight, and I got it in a really long size because I have a really long table. It fits 6 people, and I do believe I have the leaf in right now, so it just gives me some extra room. And I do suggest that if you do have a tablecloth that you already have from years prior, just make sure you iron it out so that way it's really nice and neat, and it's just more presentable for your guests. So let me get right into how I'm going to do the table setting for this table. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be placing my plates and my glassware onto the table, and then I'm going to finish up putting the centerpiece in. So let me get right into that. Okay, so I'm gonna start by putting my placemats. I got these really nice red ones from Michael's last season, and I really love them to add a pop of color. So I got these beautiful plates. They're actually heirloom from one of my grandparents, and I just wanted to keep the tradition for the holidays. So I'm going to be using these plates. They're such beautiful china. So the next table setting I'm going to be adding are the matching bowls from this china set. And I'm going to be placing that on top because I do plan on having soup for Christmas. So if you're planning on having soup, you could have a bowl. And if you don't plan on doing soup, you could actually put like an appetizer plate on top instead. Next, I'm going to be adding my bread plate right next to the actual place setting. I'm going to be adding the silverware to the table. Now, since I am planning on serving some soup, I'm going to be making sure that I put a soup spoon. So I'm going to be putting my knife to the right, my fork, and my spoon inside the setting. Lastly, I'm going to be adding my glassware. I do recommend also that you just have all your stuff ready right next to where your table is, so it's easy to just grab and go and you don't have to go into the cabinets. So I'm going to be putting my glassware for drinks, regular drinks, to the left of the plate, and the bread plate as well. Now these I had for a while. I actually believe I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond. And lastly, I'm going to be putting my wine glasses. Now, if you know no one's going to be drinking wine or anything of the sort, then you don't have to necessarily put these out. But I know a few of my family members do drink wine, so I'm going to be placing that. Now, this is for red wine. That's why it's so big. So if you know you're going to be serving white wine, then I would use white wine glasses and just maneuver everything so that it fits like this. And since I know that some people aren't going to be drinking wine, I'm only actually going to be putting 4 glasses out, so that way it doesn't have to take that much space up on the table. So I'm just gonna have these 4 place settings be the wine settings and have the people that I know that are drinking wine right here. But like I said, you can put it all over the table if needed. And this is the table setting for how I am going to be hosting my Christmas. I love the way it looks. I love the pop of red on the silver. And I love that I'm able to use some heirloom china from my grandmother since she's no longer with us, and she's still in with us in spirit by being able to use these. And I just love how everything came out. Now let me get into how I'm going to be doing the centerpiece. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to be doing my centerpiece setting. Now I'm going to actually be using these specific placemats that I believe I got from Pure Imports a few years ago. Now, if you wanted to use a runner, you can definitely use a runner. I don't have one this season, but I definitely used it last year. So I'm going to be using these as like a runner style, and I'll show you guys how I'm going to place them. It's a good alternative from having to have a runner that way. So I'm going to be using 2 of them. I'm going to be adding this beautiful Believe sign that I got from Kohl's. It was on sale for $15. And I'll be placing that in the middle, like that. I'm going to be using these LED candles that actually light up that I got from the Christmas tree store. And I'll be placing them right over the silver on each side. And then I'm going to be using the classic poinsettia plants as a table setting. That way, you know, I don't have to worry about storing a lot, and I like how it came with the gold wrapping. So I'm going to be putting that right here. So I'll be placing one on each side just to make sure that the plants don't actually get to touch the glasses. So if you just have to adjust, feel free to do that. But I wanted to do that, and you know, the idea is to not make it too cluttery as well. So I'm going to be adding another poinsettia on each side of the table. And just for an extra little touch of Christmas, I'm going to be adding some little bells that I got from the dollar store, just like around the table, to add some pop and bring some decorative touches. And this is how my Christmas dining room table decor came out. I love how it looks, and I really do love how the colors complement each other, and then I'm able to have that glam and classic look for the holidays.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me.
I hope you guys like watching me decorate my dining room table for Christmas, and that you're able to get some ideas on how to decorate your table and get a nice tablescape for the holidays as well. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd love to have you be a part of my YouTube family, and I hope you guys are having a happy holiday season, staying safe, and you're doing well, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.